All right, what's up, traders? This is the watch list video for Wednesday, May 24th. The SPY kind of rolling over a little bit, but still hanging out above the 20-day. Dow was down about 231 points. Some really nice calls in chat today. This is the section of the video before I go into the watch list for tomorrow where I rub your faces in it if you didn't make it to chat today. I'm going to show this one, Jacob D. Let me turn that volume down. All right, Jacob D, look at that. Watching for a clean red to green on HTCR. As you guys know, red to green for our purposes. You can't see the topping tail right at the top of that first candle. But anyway, it's basically back right through to it. Sells off on the opening 5-minute candle. There's the red to green. High of day above is another catalyst. And just absolutely ripped. Beautiful call by Jacob. And he did it again, pointing out this. And you have to picture, this was the right edge of the chart at the time. He pointed out this little cup and handle, LFCR from Gap Playlist, little cup and handle and over VWAP. So the implication there is a break of the handle is the entry with the high of day above, and it absolutely ripped too. If Jacob D is not on your hot script list where you get an audible alert when he posts something, he should be, right? So there's some homework for you. That was just a couple. Lewis gave IDAI. Let's go to 5-minute candles here. Hang on, I've got extended hours on here. Right there. All right, IDAI, he pointed out that it had a possible 2-day high break. And the way we define that, it hit 175 early. Let's go back to the daily. And the top, see this candle right here? Top of that was 175 also. So you had it about a week ago, it hit 175. And then first thing this morning, it hit 175 and pulled back. And that triggers the potential 2-day high break the way we define it in our trading course, right? So then it breaks 175 and the entries we teach should do this, right? When they don't, it's also telling you something, but that was a really neat heads up by Lewis as well. And that is it for the highlights. Let me go into what we're watching for tomorrow. LFCR, closing well off its highs, but we've got to keep that one on watch with the move it made. AMST, kind of a sleeper pick. Still didn't hit 1 million shares, but gapped up. Held up better than I thought it would, so I am going to watch it. BIOC, I can't believe I had this on watch, but let me go to 60s to show you this was a recent reverse split and absolutely ripped back here. Anyway, then fast forward to today and very close to the end, it felt like, hey, it's done going down. And after this move it made back here to 13, I definitely think it's worth having on a chart, even though it's a weird looking daily, right? QBTS, just holding up pretty well. Holding up pretty well, so we're going to keep our eyes on that one. MNK, this one closing way off its highs. I pointed out the volume spike in chat. Remember, this was a ripper like 3 sessions ago, right? Then the quiet day yesterday. And zooming in here, I pointed out this volume spike. And Wayne gave me a thank you because Wayne was able to get it on the 341 or 342 break, something like that. And absolutely went nuts. I didn't actually say, hey, this, but it was already on the bounce playlist. So the implication there is, again, an afternoon break of its early high. That's exactly what it did. Congrats to anyone who caught that one. It was quite the move. But we're going to watch it again tomorrow because it can make some moves, right? IDAI closing well off its highs, but big volume and still did close above its open. Had a big 2-day move back here. Maybe it catches fire tomorrow, so we'll have it on the chart. ESRT, let me pan out a little bit, but nice little mini breakout today on strong volume. We'll see if that has any kind of follow through in it. BVS had a pop 3 sessions ago to $1.47 inside day, and then it's right back up near that high. I'm sorry, 247. And it's right back up near that high. So it's certainly interesting over like the 250 area. BJ, which is the wholesale club, was down a few days in a row into earnings, then the gap down, a little bit of a bottoming tail. I don't love this setup, but I am going to put it on bounce watch. It's an ugly daily chart, but maybe we'll get a snapback bounce tomorrow. Maybe my least favorite. Well, this one might be my least favorite too. TCRX is that stock that had that impressive news with Amgen, right? And it did this huge rip, and it has just been decimated ever since. It's down below the day that it had the news. So I'm just looking for a snapback bounce, and I'm not even sure I'll trade it if it sets up because it feels like it's off everyone's radar. But if you go back and look at the headline, the news sounded amazing. So I definitely want to keep this on a chart just for a possible bounce play. Fairly ugly, though, the fact that it's round trip. So keep that in mind. Certainly not my favorite. We'll add gappers in the pre-market together like we always do. And that's it for me. I'm going to quit babbling. We'll see you in chat.